Here we go. First bite for ages. Got him. Please be a yellow. Is it a yellow? I think it is. I honestly think it is. Is it? I'm sure that's green. I am sure that's green, that fish. I am sure that's a yellow. G'day folks, this afternoon I'm fishing somewhere that I've never been fishing before. I like the look of the spot. I'm not too keen on the weather, but let's just throw a couple of lines in and see how we go. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now I'm down at Bundalong, it's a little bit upstream on the Ovens River from Bundalong. This here, while it might look like the river, this is actually a creek, or well, I call it a creek because the water's flowing through here. The actual Ovens River is about 100 metres the other side of those trees there. There's a heap of water just shooting off the Ovens River there, coming through here. The water's clearer here than what it is upstream, so I suspect there's quite a bit of Murray water mixed in here with it to give it a bit of extra clarity. There's a bit of background noise because there's a pump just up the bank pumping water by the local farmer. That's okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a couple of cameras set up, get everything ready to go, then throw a couple of lines in with worms and see if I can catch a fish. First thing first, I want to set up my time-lapse camera. About there looks good, I reckon. It's quite windy and there's a bit of cloud, so we could get some pretty cool reflections here if we're lucky. I've got my underwater camera here, but there's quite a bit of ribbon weed in there. I just hope that I don't end up pointing it straight at the ribbon weed. The water's not very clear. I don't think I'm going to see much anyway, but we'll give it a crack. I'm only in about 2 feet of water, but you never know. You just never know. Right, now I'm going to have 2 Janjuk worms on each rod. I've got a paternoster rig on this long rod and a running sinker rig on the short rod. Well, you were right on top, mate. Now this spot, I've never been fishing here. I fished upstream and downstream of here. I have been to this spot, but not fishing and not filming. I came in here metal detecting a few years ago, but they drained Lake Mulwala. It was during the last drawdown a few years back at Lake Mulwala that I came here, and this was dry. It was just, from what I remember, it was just like a muddy bottom without much structure. I reckon it looks great for carp. I don't know about other species. It looks great for carp, but I can't see why Yellowbelly wouldn't come into here, and that's the target species. I think Yellowbelly would certainly swim up into here. Possibly Murray cod, but it wouldn't be my first choice of fishing spots if I was targeting Murray cod, to be quite honest. So today, if all goes to plan, I'll either catch carp or Yellowbelly, or Yellowbelly. A stumpy rod, I'm just going to put that just out here in front of me. I'm not going to cast that one out too far. Just out there a bit, I reckon. That will do. Just had a definite bite on the stumpy rod then. There he goes again. Still there, he's still there. Very carpy looking bite. Got him. Be funny if it's a Yellowbelly after I said it's a very carpy looking bite. That's a carp and it's a very big one. Gee whiz. Gee, this is a big fish. I don't want it to tangle with this other line. And I don't want it to I don't want it to swim into these snags here either. I know what I'll do. I'll pass it under here and I'll grab him and I'll wander down this way a bit, away from the other, straight into that tree. Yeah, baby, big. I'm not going to measure him, he's not a record breaker, but geez, damage on him. Oh, I nearly had him in the net. His top fin's all damaged, look at that. I wonder what on earth would have a go at something that big. Wow. I'll get a photo before I dong him on the head. Now I know I said I wasn't going to get a photo, but I lied. I didn't lie, I did have intentions of not getting a photo. 40 to there. It's about 66. 66, very fat, but very sickly looking with all this. Looks like anchor worm or something on there maybe. Just lots of red sores. Anyway, say goodbye to the carp. Right, that carp's floating downstream with a bit of a migraine. I might just prevent myself from getting poked in the face again. Right. Just a little bit of a breeze moving through. bit blustery. I have one fresh worm and leave the old ones on too. Well, I was right. I reckon this spot looked quite carpy. Is that getting a bite or is it the wind? It's the wind, I think. I reckon this spot certainly would have carp in it. But I reckon there's a potential for there to be yellowbelly here too. If there was redfin down here, it'd be a good redfin spot, I reckon. Here we go again, another bite. Here it goes. It's hard to see it in the wind, but something's playing with it. It's just stopped again. I'd love it if it was a yellowbelly. Got him. Fighting like a carp. It doesn't feel... Oh, he got off. I'm going to say, doesn't feel nearly as big as the one I caught. He got off. I'll put my line straight back in. There's not a second to lose. Well, that fish, it was a lot smaller, but it still fought like a carp. I reckon it was a carp. It was last seen heading across that way at rocket speed. Now the stumpy rod's getting another bite. I've only been here a quarter of an hour, getting lots of action on the stumpy rod. I'm going to bite there then. I was just getting a soft drink out of my esky, and I looked up and my rod was... There we go, it's a bite. I'm still moving around a bit. It's a little bit carpy looking. Oh look, it just dropped really slack. Got him. It's very carpy looking. It's carpy looking. Jumped out of there like a big rainbow trout. It's very carpy looking. It's carpy looking. Wouldn't it be cool if it was a big rainbow trout? I reckon there probably hasn't been too many rainbow trout caught at Bundalong ever. Strangely enough, I do know of a few brown trout that have been caught in Lake Mulwala over the years. It's only a little one compared to the last one. Keep my eye on that other rod there. Come on mate, in you get one. If it's the same one that I lost earlier. Oh, got him. Number 2. Now this one here is not as long, probably high 50s, but every bit as fat, but it's a lot healthier. It hasn't got those red sores that the other one had. It's not going to be healthy for much longer. Well, this little stumpy rod is doing the damage. That one's way out in the middle there, the long rod, and that's not getting any bites. This one's just in close out here and it's getting lots of bites. I reckon the fish are probably close out of the bank because there's probably more food close out of the bank. There's probably nothing out there for them to eat. In around the edges here, there's reeds, there could be shrimps and yabbies and stuff. Bugs falling in off the trees and the grasses out there. There's probably nearly nothing. I'm really enjoying fishing this spot. I like it. It's very peaceful apart from that pump up there that's quite loud. It's quite a peaceful place. I think it's a bit of a carp hot spot. But as long as I've got a line in, I've got a chance of catching a yellowbelly. The farmer has just pulled up at the pump down there. Or a white ute has, I assume it's the farmer. Hopefully he's going to turn it off. That'll be a bit more peaceful. Well, the farmer's just left, but the pump's still running. I think he might have just been putting fuel in the tank to keep it running for longer. Ha! Just had a nibble on the long rod. There it goes again. It's way over. Got him. I'm way over there near that tree. I moved it just before. I literally only moved it probably 2 minutes ago. Big. This fish is very heavy. I just moved them probably only 1 or 2 minutes ago. I thought I'll check both baits. And I put this one back out there where I've been getting lots of bites. And this one hasn't had a touch the whole time I've been here, so I thought I'll cast it right over in front of that dead tree. That worked. Pretty sure I saw a big fat set of carp lips come out of the water there a minute ago. Might wander down here away from that other line. The stumpy rod's got 8 pound line, but this one's only got 6. It's a very dark looking carp. Sure I saw a really dark looking carp. Get my eye on the stumpy rod line there. Here's a very dark looking carp. Isn't that amazing? You get 2 real bright orangey goldy coloured ones and then a real dark one. Come on, darky. Number 3. Look how dark it is. It's almost black. That's really cool. I'll get a photo. Well, this is turning into a bit of a Bundalong carp bash. I'll show you where this line was. Make sure I've got nothing to catch above my head here. It was literally just upstream of that dead tree. It was way over there. It was about there. I wasn't catching any in the middle of the river. I wasn't getting any bites. So I thought I'll go over closer to the other bank in the hope that maybe there might be a Yellowbelly sort of near those trees there, near those branches and stuff over there. And it wouldn't have been in 2 minutes and bang, I caught a black carp. Guaranteed a big carp will come and grab my fishing rod now while I'm pulling in this this underwater camera. It's in shallow. I doubt whether it would have seen too much. Well, it took a little while for the dirt to settle after the camera stirred the mud up, and then as expected I didn't see a whole lot because the water's quite murky and it was only in shallow. I did, however, see a few shrimp and a few carp. Some are easy to see and some are hard to see. See if you can see them all. Note how much this big carp stirs up all the mud as it swims past. I can't help but think that if this water wasn't flowing, these carp would make the water very dirty very quickly. For sure. He's on there. Got him. Wonder if he's black like the last one. Coming from the same area. It's big, that's what it is. Doesn't look dark in colour like the last one. This is a bit of a carp hotspot. Tangled around me the underwater camera cord. Feels heavy. Speaking of my last one, it's actually just sort of down there. And I've got to keep my eye on my stumpy rod in case my next one comes along. This feels quite heavy, this fish. Gee whiz, this is a bit of a carp hotspot. I knew there's a fair chance there'd be a good spot for carp. It was always on the cards. Oh, come on, big fella, this is the biggest one today. Look at the rod bend over. man. Oh, so close. So close. Oh no, don't go way out there. Hope I don't get a bite on that other rod now. Not until I've finished here anyway. Loosen me drag a little bit in case he snaps me off. I almost had him in the net twice. Come on, big fella. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This time I got him, look. Yeah, he's in now. Got him. Big. 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 Oh, big splash up there. I thought my fishing rod got pulled in. The big carp jumping. Ha! Right, I'll lay that down a bit if he doesn't jump. 40 to there. He's about 69. 69 very fat centimetres. Wow. Oh, getting a bite on a stumpy rod in here. Oh, haven't even got my other line back in yet. He's on there. Got him. Here's another carp. I thought it was a yellowbelly for a second, but I'm pretty sure it's a carp. Wow, this spot really is the home of the Bundalong bonefish. I have to re-rig my other line and I was just in the middle of tying a sinker on. Is it a yellow? Nah, it's a carp, bugger. I actually thought for a second there that it might have been a yellow. Just looked a little bit different. Being a bit smaller sort of helps it look a bit like a yellowbelly. Smaller and fatter. It's got a more yellowbelly shape. Well, it's got a yellow belly, but it's not a yellowbelly. It's a Bundalong bonefish. Ah, stupid thing splashed me. I'm not going to worry about a photo, I've got plenty. I'll dong him on the head and send him on his way. Righto. Got a single worm on. It's 20 past 5. I've got a bit over an hour left. I can fish till about 6:30 or a little bit after at the moment. I think daylight savings ends this weekend. It starts this weekend, I think. I'll have to confirm that. Righto, running sinker rig, can go back out where it's been the whole time I've been here. Well, it's 10 to 6. We are into the magic hour. I call the last hour of daylight the magic hour. I reckon that last hour of daylight is the best time to catch a yellowbelly, particularly after sunset when it's getting harder to see your lines. That seems to be a bit of a hot time of the day to catch yellowbelly. So if I'm going to catch a yellowbelly here, this is the best time to do it, between now and when it gets dark. Okay, here we go. First bite for ages. Got him. Please be a yellow. Is it a yellow? I think it is. I honestly think it is. Is it? I'm sure that's green. I am sure that's green, that fish. I am sure that's a yellow. It is. It's a yellow. No, it's a cod. Ah, I saw the green. I thought I'd have more chance of catching a yellowbelly in here than I would a Murray cod, to be quite honest. Ha! Possibly Murray cod, but it wouldn't be my first choice of fishing spots if I was targeting Murray cod, to be quite honest. But the carp went quiet. I'll go under there. If he gets off, that's okay. It's closed season and he's going back anyway. Might get a photo of him though. My dad's calling me. Well, this gives me hope that it's not just a carp fishery. There might be yellowbelly here after all. If there's cod here, there'll certainly be yellowbelly here. That's a Murray cod of around about 50 centimetres. I don't think it'd be a legal fish, Just a couple of centimetres under, I reckon. There you go, Murray cod. You'll be able to swim off. There it goes. Beautiful. Awesome. That makes me happy. Well, it wasn't the Yellowbelly that I'm after, but if there's Murray cod in here, then surely Yellowbelly have got to come in here too. Look at all the worms. Those new punnet fields. Here we go. Got him. Will it be a non-carp? If it's a yellow... Oh, it got off! No! Got him. Big. There's a lot of weight in this. Whoa! It's got to be a big carp. Oh, look at this. If that's a Yellowbelly, it's a world record. Oh, I don't want to lose this fish. I want to see what it is. It's enormous. I can't stop it. If it goes into that tree over there, which I think it nearly has, it's going to brick me. Oh, now my alarm's going off on my phone. I think it's an enormous big carp. I reckon I just saw a big bit of white at the end of that tree over there. Oh, how off-putting. I can hear my alarm going off. You know, I actually set an alarm on my phone to remind me to pick up my time-lapse camera, because I'm worried that I'm going to get all the way back to Wangaratta, then realise I left my camera on the bank of the river. Alright, it's coming over this way slowly. This is big. I reckon this is the heaviest fish I've had on all day. I'll come up here a little bit. I've got to shut that phone up. That's an ADHD thing. I'm not liking it. Right. It's way over this side now. Right. See, this is heavy. Going to keep my eye on my other rod, because if something like this grabs out of the rod, it'll just swim off with it. This feels very heavy. That's a huge carp. I can see like a really whitey, silvery colour out there. Yep. I can see colour. There it is. Might not even be as big as I first thought. It's got a lot of go in it. It's a fighting machine. Right. I won't be putting this line back in. I'll start packing up once I get this out. I'll put everything away and leave my little stumpy rod until last. Right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, big fella. Actually, I don't even think it's the biggest one today. It's just the best fighter. Gee, it's heavy. It's round. It's huge. Big and fat. .40 to that scale. It's about 60 centimetres. Not nearly as big as a couple of the others that I've caught. It's just so fat. I'll give my net a bit of a wash and try and get a bit of that carpy smell out of it. Well folks, I have had an awesome afternoon here today. It was carp central, and big carp they were, but to catch that cod there was a real eye-opener. I reckon I'll be coming back here when it warms up a little bit more and trying again, because I reckon if the cod will swim in here, I reckon the Yellowbelly will too. Thank you all very much for watching.